My name is Bento, and I'm an assistant professor and Dean's Fellow in the Sociology department here at UCI. I recently graduated with a Ph.D. in Sociology from Rice University in Houston, Texas. And broadly, I am an urban sociologist who studies racism's impact on economic inequality. Specifically, I look at the ways in which racial discrimination and residential racial segregation shape economic mobility for Blacks in the United States. And so I do this in two ways. The first is looking at top-down, and so this really is looking at how policies, practices, and norms that create and sustain discrimination and segregation constrain economic opportunities for Blacks in the United States. The second is top-up, and so this really looks at how individuals and communities respond to these factors to create their own economic opportunities. And an example of this in my prior research, published in Ethnic and Racial Studies, examines how a belief in systemic racism motivates Black adults to pursue self-employment in the United States. Relatedly, my current research looks at a common and widely held assumption that access to banks will relax a dependence on high-cost credit in financially excluded Black segregated neighborhoods. Surprisingly, I find that this is not the case, and that instead access to banks in these spaces increases exposure to high-cost credit. And so I'm really excited to be coming and joining the faculty at UCI for a number of reasons. The first is that I get to join, or have the privilege of joining, a top-rated sociology department with a number of faculty who examine research related to and at the intersections of race and ethnicity and economic sociology. Relatedly, across the university, in the anthropology department, the English department, and the law school, there are a number of faculty who are pursuing scholarship that examines how an individual's access to and use of financial resources, if we think about inheritance, credit, and banks, enable and constrain economic mobility. And finally, I'm excited to be joining at UCI because of the work that is happening in the Office of Inclusive Excellence. Whether we think about the Native American Thriving Initiative, the Black Thriving Initiative, and the Hispanic Thriving Initiative, I'm excited to be in a space that not only supports, but ensures that underrepresented students are able to succeed while they're in college. In addition, these initiatives not only fund research, but support programs that are examining how legacies of racism shape present-day inequalities.